fact that you might be feeling so dissatisfied with your life right now, maybe that's just a sign that you need. Maybe that's the only sign you need. And what if you were to stop thinking that there's possibly something wrong with you, or that maybe you're just depressed, or that I need to go and see someone, or things are just not good right now, so let's medicate, let's go and speak to a counsellor. And I'm not trying to say them things are not helpful to certain people, or I'm even claiming to be some kind of doctor that could, diagnose anyone for any things. But I see so many people that are feeling so uncomfortable and so dissatisfied, and almost diagnosing themselves of being clinically depressed or anxiety. But what if it is all there for your highest good? What if it is the difference from you becoming your highest version of self, and sitting with the discomfort and processing it and realizing what's actually coming up to the surface right now, or going back and numbing, taking medication, speaking to people, looping the same cycles, rinse and repeat, till a point you've diagnosed yourself of being clinically depressed and that you're not fit and well. But maybe that's not what it is. Maybe your soul is screaming inside that it wants more out of this life, and ultimately that is why you're feeling the discomfort of what you're feeling. And so many people will have a debate or question this, and almost say, yeah, no, but I'm not out to say that medication doesn't help people, or it doesn't help people better their lives, or help them for whatever it is. Each individual is going through their own thing. So all I'm saying is I just wish people could be a bit more, find the strength within them to actually know what's going on here. And maybe all these issues that they're creating, or they're thinking that's what's going on, is actually just everything but from what's actually true right now. And it's just a case of you finding out who you are, and knowing that a tablet and a pill and sleeping aid, whatever it might be, or speaking to some counsellor that, probably has arguments with a husband, or every weekend drinks every night, but then you're sitting there absorbing that person's energy and seeking outside of yourself to try and find some answers, which ultimately you could probably find within. It's a hard one to get, because the reason why I say it is because I've done these things, and I've had prescriptions and tried to seek outside of myself to try and find out what was going on here, and question my worth each and every time, that there might be actually something wrong with me because I'm not fitting in right now. But what I found for me personally is that through the discomfort, through that anxiety that you might think you have, is all there because at this point in your life, you are ready to process it. You are ready to deal with it. You are ready to step into the best version of yourself. And the discomfort and the dissatisfaction, what you feel, might actually be the push that you actually need to start living the life that you're here to live. I mean, I don't think that's a hard concept to get, although so many would struggle to understand that, and I appreciate that. And again, I'm not here to say that I'm, telling people what they should and shouldn't do with their lives, but I've seen so many people coming from addictions and stuff, and they pass it over and they get blockers, or they have some sort of thing that carries what they had before, and they ultimately think they're living true to themselves now. And you can see it I've seen it in so many people, that they're actually dying. Like, I see the colour come out of their skin, I see them looking gaunt, they're heavily medicated, they can't get up in the morning, they can't go to sleep at night without some kind of sleeping aid, and everything's just a pass along. But against the grain, I'm not out to go against the grain, but so many of us are so asleep to actually what society is doing to us, that the doctor is easy enough going to prescribe someone and get you away from them for 6, 7 weeks, couple of months, whatever it is, and a check-in here and there. And ultimately, people are just staying stuck exactly where they are, in the same patterns, and probably the sad reality is that they're probably dying each and every day because they don't understand that the addictions and the paths that they've gone through and the fact that they've acknowledged it and they want better for their lives are not being handled correctly. And I think that's where it is because every person, every situation is, you know,